Alright guys, like I said, we're starting back right here at that save load screen. I'm gonna save it. But this is exactly where we left off. We're gonna go to the common room. I think it's telling me to go up the stairs here.
I just have to wait for the right moment.
Let's see, we go that way. Introduce myself to Amit, Everett, and Samantha. One's right there. The other two are both behind me. Yeah. See what this astrolabe spins around.
I'm not sure this is the right spot.
Make the apples float. Oh. Started the
I want him to be in the
little
perfect
cutscene
place.
here instead.
Place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha.
That's Samantha.
Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up
No
on
one's
their
there.
potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for
We'll ask
herbology
all
is
the
more typical of a
questions.
Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily,
information
perhaps,
we can.
but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Little pun there. Little
It
plant
was nice
pun.
to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
The joke was this plant, it'd be a spud.
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
As with mine. We're gonna take a little looky
Can't
peeky
see
here, a little
too much
peekapoo.
in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my
Finding stars
schedule.
fascinating.
Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Go there to fast travel when I get that ability. Let's see if there's more to explore before I talk to that last person. Oh. They said no. And if I go down more. Oh.
Just
They
have to
said
wait
no.
for the right moment.
No. You can only go into. Oh, look, see?
Revelio.
What's around and about this way? Look at that chest there. I bet it needs a little unlock thing, or maybe it just comes straight open. Let's figure it out. Oh, level unlock. It said a no.
Something to boast about, but I'm hopeless at everything. Oh, I suppose that's something to boast about.
Also level 1 lock up there. Alright. See how they want to be.
People who boast
Greedy with it in Ravenclaw.
Revelio.
Pretty sure the other schools had some stuffity stuff. That's a level 2 lock. What y'all got?
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Oh, and that's for the tokens. The tokens. Alright. I think it was all we were gonna find.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb.
Oh.
That wasn't
What a
quite the reaction I
prankster.
wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They
The
will
owls.
determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bus?
Revelio.
And see what details the field guide can provide.
This bus, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Field guide page. And I collected the thingy there. Oh, did it not let me collect the thingy though? What happened there? Hold on. Let's see, collections here. Hogwarts, there you go. Let's Graham, give me 1 second, buddy, and I'll let you out. Got these black leather gloves I'm gonna put on, because I got them. Face wear. I'm gonna keep those silver rims. Ooh, got the gold rims. Neither one of them do nothing and you can't upgrade it. Do the gold rims, let's go. Got a dark flat cap, let's go. And a natural beige scarf. Traditional school robes. Scrammy, give me 1 second, Bubba's. Alright. I'm letting you out right now, buddy. I know. I hear you. I hear you, buddy. He said he had to go to the bathroom. He wasn't messing around about it. Alright, pretty sure I got some other stuff too for my costumes. I'm not quite sure where it's at yet.
Keep
though,
your eyes open for more opportunities
dark
like
art
that,
stuff.
inside
Dark arts
and
package.
outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
No, I'm moving.
Revelio.
What's this stuff though? Oh, there's the doors. There's one of them doors. I can't keep going down right here. Oh, hold on. There's a box here. You guys see her try to leave me just now? Just because I wanted to open that box? Rude.
Ah, good timing.
Ew, girl.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
That's on That's
And
on
here we are. Quite the time saver.
Don't know what that
These
was. It was
stairs
up in my
lead
eye though.
directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can we get a yurt?
What will I learn in Charms
Tell me
class?
some about
Exactly
Charms
what you might
class,
expect.
please.
Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms,
Oh, I already
jinxes,
asked this one,
all
darn it.
terribly
Sorry, guys.
useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and...
There we
Can you
go,
tell me
Defense
more
Against
about
the Dark
Defense
Arts.
Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors.
Ooh.
Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
He asked me to keep
I'm
it a
sorry,
little
Professor,
hush,
but I'm
and
afraid
you
that's all
know,
there is to it.
that's the man that was showing me how to do the thing.
Almost precisely
He
what
was there
Professor
when I had the
Fig
vision.
said.
We're gonna.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come
I'll
and
make you
find me
proud,
in my
Professor
classroom
Weasley.
after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those
See to it that
assignments
you're
I
proud of me.
mentioned. And we'll
I'll
see
do
if
it,
we
Professor.
can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little receptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
And he's back. Back again. Kitty's back. Tell your friends. My kitty's back. Kitty's back. Kitty's back. Kitty's back. Kitty's back. Kitty's back. Kitty's
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Kitty.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Go back this way. Ah! Unhand me, sir. Now my compass will take me where I wanna go. Take me where I wanna go. Take me where I wanna go. My compass will do so.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
My buddy Six hit me up about that pew pew on the Fortnite. You guys ready to see us go live trying to kill some people but getting killed instead? Let me see, let me reply to him. He said we shooting tonight. I'm gonna hit him with the yurt. So he already know. If I hit it with the yurt, it's a yurt. Alright.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them.
He said
as good a
yes,
place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Never a dull moment.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone
was
figured it
talking
out.
with us about the telescope. A good guy.
I should have seen that.
Oh, here they are. They're in my appearances. I can change them to... See, this is new. That's new. Oh. Charms, Professor, Spectacles. Those are... I'm gonna go with this little fucking... That bird mask there. Let's go. Change appearance here. What do we got? Charms, Professor. Gloves. Those are cool. Dark Arts gloves are sick too, though. Let's go. Come on, that's just... It's just... What you gonna do? Azkaban Prisoner's Cloak. That's pretty cool to have. Got a rugged overcoat. That's what you start with. Charms Professor robes. The Dark Arts robes. This though, I'm not, this stuff doesn't really match, but I mean, it's so cool to have. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, open up.
Revelio.
Ooh, that sounded close. I should have this on because it's real fast.
Revelio.
Oh, it's all the way up there. Damn. I'm sitting here trying to figure it out, not figuring it out for why. I know why now.
Revelio.
There's a blue flame there and a blue flame here. Let's see.
Lumos.
Got a painting. What's that? Oh, it's some bones like a dragon.
It was a long time ago. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Not the best idea.
I mean, it should be somewhere relatively nearby, right? Just what they want you to say. Gotcha. Gotcha. Get in your home. Nothing like getting them in their home. Let's go.
Revelio.
There's tons of everything and anything and everything around here. Let's go. Look at this cat. You can pet the cat, Dan. That's awesome. Always so great. Whoa, I was being quiet, my guy.
Revelio.
You don't need to yell at me. No, they said it's nothing. We want you to think it's something, but it's not. Oh, fine, buddy. Oh, it's that thing. Whoa. Can't do that in there, I don't think.
Revelio.
Whoa. Go up into both of them? Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'll be in there. That's a classroom. That thing does have a lock on it. Alright. Continue upstairs.
Revelio.
Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Well,
And then...
Lies? I should cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
no, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Let's go. Oh. Next time I'll explain that puzzle, but I went through that very fast. Ooh. A crew lean pattern. Like, you know, you did what for me? You didn't have to. That is clean. Hold up. Wait a minute. Look at my fucking outfit. Look at that. It's clean. Three-seater sofas for my, when I get it, my room a requirement. Oh, that's got a level 1 mop. Up there's the astrology class, I'm pretty sure, so I'll be going up there for class as well. No need to do that right now. We'll go ahead and begin this class, and we'll search around the classroom after, if there's anything to get. My kitty get me a little bit? My kitty got me a little bit. Kitty guy, you got me a little bit, guy.
Behind you.
I think.
There's an open seat
here.
here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
It's alright, buddy, but...
So you are the new student.
Sings a little bit.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year.
This is the Charms Professor's outfit.
But
I put on.
am confident
I wear his
we will
stuff.
take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
Yeah, he's
before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
I think it's funny.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
See, I mean, just look at my character. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Rezonai here.
A game where you can pull the little balls
Very good,
forward
everyone.
on
That's
the,
enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Oh, you take us outside for it now?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Alright, let's see if I can still do this pretty
Very
good.
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning excellent control there.
There we go, that's a 50.
Very good.
That's a 50. It's a 50!
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Let's get it.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Accio. That's it!
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Oh, too far, no!
Happens to the best of us.
Bishop. Phew.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Oh, we'll have to redo it, it looks like. I don't think they let you lose. You gotta...
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, you got me though. I was confident in it. I thought I had it.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
No!
Don't lose your composure.
Come on.
Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
I will get you back for that. Bishop. Phew.
Splendid! Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back
We went
there.
1-1, that was good.
I must
I had fun.
admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Revelio, you can use Accio on humans.
A word
if you're so.
Professor Ronan reminds me of...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise, Bastian. You know it won't work on humans.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Colours flying everywhere.
Revelio.
Quite unsafe, really.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
Thank
You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Let's see. Hold on. I didn't get that. It should be an appearance, and I just saw it. I had it unlocked. That's weird. Oh well. Oh well.
Revelio.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
Most of the stuff up here still, huh?
My aunt made some
Yep,
potted.
alright. Then we'll head down.
Revelio. Revelio.
Was it back here? Huh?
Revelio.
Awful when they ask you a question though, isn't it? Lovely little faces. I'll just die.
There's not 1 week gone by I haven't had a howler from my mother.
Oh, my exams.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright, gonna take a quick break, gonna pause this. Alright, we're back. And check that out. Got it checked out. We'll begin Charms class. Or defense against the dark arts.
Is that all you've got?
Uh-oh.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little.
But didn't say it, but
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
we got the Levioso. Levioso. Not Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Ooh, those are new. They used to just be like standard stick, figured wooden guys. They didn't have the shield and the cloak.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dunk deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso!
How's the view? You're good. How perceptive. Thank you.
Levioso!
I do enjoy life duel. And all my students for this day. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Knocked him off the table. Let's go. He almost got me though.
You give as good as you get.
Whoa.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
To the
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So,
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It's not even my wand.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
They were fucking statues there.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Sounds
if you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time. Revelio.
Right, let's see here. Got a new quest, Cross Wands round. Can track that. But I think what we're gonna do for now is I'm gonna pause this until I come online to play some for when I come back on to play some Fortnite. But we'll get back to it. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you.